Welcome to South Florida saltwater fishing. I'm Heath and it's time to get into the bite.
Wahoo in the boat, baby! That kingfish right there. Oh, there we go. I mean, you talk about epic fishing days. Yeah! Nice bull dolphin right there. Double header! Woohoo! Look at that mud snapper!
Alright folks, in this episode we're going to go over how to tie together two heavy pieces of monofilament. Before we get into this though, if you want to learn more about fishing, grow as an angler, or just see some great and exciting offshore fishing adventures, you can start by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Alright folks, so like I said, we're going to tie together two pieces of heavy monofilament. It's a very common question I get asked. Hey, I'm trying to connect heavy monofilament without using a swivel. I want to put on a wind down leader, no swivel. This is okay, we have the answer for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you an example where your main line is 60 pound monofilament and your leader is 150 pound monofilament. The technique is simple, it's quick, and it's very effective. We're going to go over how to tie the surgeon's knot. Alright, so we're not going to waste any more time, let's get right into this. Alright, so the surgeon's knot is not very complicated. In this hand is our 150 pound leader. In this hand is our 60 pound monofilament main line. So to do this effectively, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull out lengths and overlap your two lines, like so. The next thing we will do is we're simply going to take both lines and we are going to make a loop. Now you want enough tag on either end because you're going to need to pull your tag ends. So we have this loop. Then we will take our leader and the tag from our main line and we are going to pull it through 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So basically 3 overhand knots and a loop, and then we are going to pull it tight. Once you've got it tight enough like that, you will take the main line part of your leader and the main line part of your main line, not the tags, and you are going to cinch down on them and make sure that they don't go nowhere. And there you have it. That is how you tie a surgeon's knot. All you have to do now, trim up your tags. And you're good to go. That's your surgeon's knot. That's how you connect two heavy pieces of monofilament together. Alright folks, and so there you have it. That's the surgeon's knot. Super strong, super effective, ultra easy, ultra quick. This is going to handle big game fish for you too. There's big tuna, it'll handle billfish, and it's not going to slip out or come undone because of the heavy weight of the monofilament and the heat that's been applied to get the knot to cinch together. Alright, so that was with a short piece of leader, less than 3 feet long. Now, I do get the question, hey, what if I want to use a 100-foot wind-on leader? I was approached with this question the other day from someone wanting to go fish off oil rigs, saying, hey, my main line leader is 50-pound test, but I want to use a 150-pound leader. What do I do to attach that without using a swivel? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use a whole bundle, a 100-foot leader of 150-pound test, and get the same knot tied. Same principles, same everything, same knot, just a little bit different of a thought process to make this happen for you. Alright folks, so in this example, like I said, we are going to tie the same knot, but we're going to use a significant amount of leader. This is 100 feet of 150 pound test monofilament leader. And we have our same main line, which is 60 pound test. To do this, we've got the same process where we are going to take our leader line and we are going to overlay with our main line. Now the only difference is we are going to make a significantly larger initial loop. So that first loop that we made where we were going to pass through our tag of our main line and our leader is here. So we are going to make one pass through, and then we are going to take the whole bundle of our leader and pass it through also. That's why you want to make that loop big enough. Alright, so we've gone through one time. Now we will pass it all through again. Grab both your leader and your main line tag, pull them through first, and then pass through your leader bundle. There's two of them, so you can see it starting to form. And now for the third pass, again, we will pull through, make sure your tag comes through and stays outside of your loop, and then we pass through the bundle of leader. And there we have all three passes for our knot to be cinched down. Okay, so now that we have all three of our passes done for our knot to be cinched down, we're ready to complete the knot. Again, if it doesn't look something like this and it looks like a discombobulated mess, you've done it wrong. So again, we're just going to complete our knot. Now you will have quite a bit of tag left on each end, but that's goes with the territory when you're trying to tie together a huge bundle of leader just like so. All right, and there we have it. We just cinch it down. Make sure you pull it nice and tight. And again, we can now take our main line sections, wrap them around our hands real good, and we'll pull, and there you have your surgeon's knot tied. Now we can take and trim up our tags again. And there we have it. That's a surgeon's knot. Alright, so if you want to, what you can do is you can actually trim up your tags just a hair more. That way you make sure that this sort of chunky knot passes through the guides of your rod and reel seamlessly. That way you can wind on this whole leader. Alright folks, and there you have it. That's how you tie that whole bundle of 100-foot long leader to your main line with the surgeon's knot. Again, it's a super quick knot. It's very basic and simple, yet it's super strong and sturdy. Now, as I said in the last example, it's a kind of chunky knot. So if you're using a knot like this and you're using big, heavy mono, you're gonna wanna make sure the guides on your rod can have a knot like this pass through. The last thing you want to do is get all set up and realize that this isn't going to work for you. This is a chunky knot. It's a big application. So just be mindful of that if you are going to use this knot. Alright folks, that about does it for this episode. Short, sweet, and to the point. Hope you enjoyed, hope you had fun, and I hope you learned a little bit about tying the surgeon's knot to connect two pieces of heavy monofilament together. Till next time, South Florida saltwater fishing, going wherever the cool wind takes us.